Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Rainbow on the Green. Rainbow on the Green 10th anniversary. It is amazing. Yeah, thank you. And whether you are here in person or whether you're joining us virtually, we're thrilled that you're joining us for this 10th anniversary. You know, we did a lot of planning to present the very first Rainbow on the Green in June of 2011. We had no idea that during the course of the show that night, that the New York legislature would vote in support of same-sex marriage. Four years later, on the evening, a Friday evening in June, when we were presenting Rainbow on the Green, the Supreme Court approved same-sex marriage for everyone throughout this country. So I got my phone on in case there's breaking news for all of us tonight. The truth is, sadly, we still have a lot that we have to fight for. And we will continue to do that tomorrow. But for tonight, we're going to celebrate. And I can't think of any better way to start the celebration than with our first performer, who is a dear friend of this park, has performed here a number of times. Anytime anyone on our staff has something to celebrate, this performer is here to join us in the celebration. And it gives me great pleasure to bring to the stage Blackberri.
I've got the wives.
'Cause I love you. Never been in love before. What the you feeling, yo? Once upon a time I was a hoe. I don't even want a hoe no more. Got you something from the liquor store. Little bit of Lizzo and some more. Trying to open up a little more. Sorry if my heart a little slow. I thought that I didn't care. I thought I was loving fair. But baby, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm crying 'cause I love you. I'm crying 'cause I love you. Mirror, mirror on the wall, don't say 'cause you know I'm cute. Really down to my drawers, LV all on my shoes. I be dripping summer sauce, got a big looking like Grey Goose. Lit up like a
They are.
crystal ball, that's cool, baby, so is you. That's how I roll. I'm shining, everybody wanna shine. I would one like this, don't even gotta try. I shot a nigga better over time. They just say I'm not the baddest bitch you like. Ain't my fault that I'm not here getting loose. Gotta blame it on the goose. Gotta blame it on my juice, baby. Ain't my fault that I'm not here making news. I'm gonna put it in the proofs. Gotta blame it on my juice. Gotta blame it on my juice. Blame it on my juice. crazy. Yeah, I got boy problems, that's the human in me. Bling bling, then I solve them, that's the goddess in me. You coulda had a bad bitch, not committal. Help you with your career, just a little. You're supposed to hold me down, but you're holding me back, and that's the sound of me not calling you back. Why men great till they gotta be great? Don't text me, tell it straight to my face. Best friend set me down in the salon chair. Shampoo press, get you out of my hair. Fresh photos with the bomb lighting. New man on the Minnesota Vikings. True hurts needed something more exciting. Dum 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 dum. You tried to break my heart, oh that breaks my heart. That you thought you ever had it, no you ain't from the start. Hey, I'm glad you're back with your bitch. I mean, who would wanna hide this? I will never ever 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 be your side chick. I put the singing single, ain't worried about a ring on my finger, so you can tell your friend, shoot your shot when you see him. It's okay, he already in my DM. Why men great till they gotta be great? Don't text me, tell it straight to my face. Best friend set me down in the salon chair. Shampoo press, get you out of my hair. Fresh photos with the bomb lighting. New man on the Minnesota Vikings. True hurts needed something more exciting. Dum 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 dum.
Anybody else runs off stage like that, just keep on them. Anybody else runs off.
So I have to venture to say that this event is probably one of the all-time favorites of the team here at Discovery Green, of the 600 plus free events that we do a year. But it takes a lot more than just the group of us here in the park to make it come together and to make it happen. And there's been one organization that has been with us through thick and thin from the very beginning, and that's the folks at Legacy Community Health. Special shout out to my dear friends Cherie Boydson and to Timmy Martinez. You are dream partners for us, so thank you. And we've asked them to have somebody come up and to bring greetings to all of you from Legacy. The man actually needs no introduction himself. He has been an advocate and spokesperson for this community across an array of organizations. And it gives me great pleasure to introduce Mike Holloman.
Thank you, Barry, and thank you to Discovery Green. Beautiful as always. My name is Mike Holloman, and I have the privilege of serving as the Vice Chair of the Legacy Community Health Endowment Board. Legacy is proud to once again be a sponsor for Rainbow on the Green. In 2021, Legacy is celebrating 40 years of providing healthcare to people in Houston, Baytown, Deer Park, and Beaumont. To date, we have served over 216,000 patients across 45 locations. Starting with our roots in the LGBT community, we continue to build our legacy on a solid foundation of learning from our communities, embracing the people in them, and serving their unique needs. In the 1980s, Legacy was a first responder in Houston to the HIV/AIDS epidemic. We continue to offer HIV prevention, education, testing, and treatment. Legacy was also the first to offer COVID-19 testing in Harris and Jefferson counties and was designated as one of 25 federally qualified health care centers in the United States to serve as a COVID-19 vaccine hub. I signed up to get my vaccines at Legacy as soon as they were eligible, and it was super easy. Our services also range from pediatrics to geriatrics and includes dental, vision, and behavioral health. If you'd like to learn more about Legacy, you can visit legacycommunityhealth.org. And we've also prepared a small video for you to take a look and see a bit more of what we do. Thank you.
I was losing vision.
I had a lump in my breast.
As soon as she gets the book, she's happy.
I thought I was pregnant. HIV, severe anemia, and asthma.
fighting my depression, my anxiety.
My child transitioned from female to male.
Legacy saved my life. It put me on the path to better health.
They help stop any more loss of vision.
Dr. Feldman treats Ben as if he were a rock star.
Legacy is one of the reasons I am still here today.
My doctors are the best.
I wouldn't choose any other place besides Legacy. Everything is calm and everything is perfect for me. Like, I would recommend this to all my friends.
Legacy's mission of helping the underserved and those from disenfranchised communities is very important to me. And that's the main reason why I chose to get involved with Legacy.
I love that they treat people like they're humans, and I love the convenience. It's a place where you can take your whole family for health care. You can actually pay for health care and eat too.
Without Legacy, we would be a very unhappy, financially strapped, maybe bankrupt family.
So when you hear the stories of the countless number of people that are helped at Legacy clinics, it can't help but move your heart to see the incredible care that's being delivered to these families.
I love this clinic.
Thank you, Legacy, and thank y'all for being here tonight. We went through a number of iterations of this event, but we knew since it was the 10th anniversary, we had to do something. We're following the CDC guidelines and we're going back and forth. Is it going to be virtual? Is it going to be in person? And we finally land on it's going to be a combination of virtual and in person. But there was one constant throughout our planning that we knew had to be part of it, and that is our next performer. He is the man that sat next to me and brainstormed this entire event from the very beginning 10 years ago. I had no idea who he was, but had heard his voice, knew I had to meet the man, and once I did, I knew I had to do an event with the man. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to welcome back home TYE Blue.
Thank you, dear. I'm gonna give you this back. Okay. I have a mic. Okay.
Oh, he got it.
Is it on? There it is. Hey, Houston, how y'all doing? It is good to be home, Mr. Levenka. We got the All-Stars down here in the front. I see you. Okay. Listen, it is a joy to be able to come home and celebrate the 10th anniversary of this experience, and I'm so grateful to have been asked to help kind of co-create this thing 10 years ago. I would have never expected that it would still be going, so thank you for keeping it going, and thank you all for enjoying it and attending. I would like to say before I perform, I have a personal relationship with Legacy, like I'm sure many people here do, and they do really good work. I know when I was like a little young gay, I used their services many times, and I know that they've expanded in such a massive way. It's just really incredible what Legacy is doing for the community. So thank you, Legacy, for making this experience happen tonight, especially during this, coming out of this pandemic, It's a great honor to be here, so thank you, and thank you, Barry, and everybody here at Rainbow on the Green for bringing me back. I'm going to do a little number from a film that you may have seen last year, starring Hugh Jackman. And if you know it, sing along. Let's do it. I am not a stranger to the dark. Hide away, they say, we don't want your broken parts. I've learned to be ashamed of all my scars. Run away, they say, we don't want your broken parts. But I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us.
for we are glorious. When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, I'm gonna send a flood, gonna drown them out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen, I make no apologies. This is me. Y'all give it up for my choir. Another round of bullets hits my skin. We'll fire away, 'cause today I won't let the shame sink in. We are bursting through the barricades and reaching for the storm. Yeah, that's what we've become. I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious. Come on, Houston, sing along. Whoa, whoa, whoa. When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, I'm gonna send a flood, gonna drown them out. This is brave, this is bruised, this is who we're meant to be, this is me. Look out, 'cause here I come. Look out, 'cause here I come. Marching on, marching, marching on. This is me. Come on, y'all. And I know that I deserve your love. There's nothing I'm not worthy of. This is me. Yes, give it up for this choir, ladies and gentlemen. All my friends just coming out here to give you a little show. Thank you guys so much. I love you all. I don't know what's next.
You need to hang out on stage.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna stay right here. Whew, Lord, that song is a doozy.
So I have to tell you, your voice sounds better than ever. Better than ever. And
Thank
I know for all performers this has been a really tough time, but yes, you still got it. You
Thank
really
you.
do. Talking about a man that's got it is there are few people in this community that have their pulse on the music scene as our next guest. And we are very lucky to have him with us. He writes, he informs, he teaches all of us on a weekly basis about what's happening in the music scene in Houston, how we can participate, how we can partake of some of the incredible talents in this community. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Joey Guerra.
Come on, Joey Guerra.
Okay, great. Boom, boom, boom. For you.
Where do you want me to be?
You in the middle.
Me in the middle?
Right in the middle.
Right in the middle.
I'm scared I'm going to break this chair.
Ditto. That was COVID-19, honey.
Yeah, exactly. That COVID-19, that's right. So I want to say again, welcome to everybody. Thank you guys so much for being here. The 10th anniversary of Rainbow on the Green. How many of you guys have attended at least one Rainbow on the Green in the past? All right. So Discovery Green has always been a place for diverse communities to come together, especially accepting of the LGBT community. I know that personally, my husband and my son frequent the park all the time and always feel safe and welcome here. So I wanted to talk a little bit about the history of Rainbow to these two guys. Tell me, for both of you, how did this sort of start? What was the sort of seed of inspiration for Rainbow on the Green?
So I had started at the park 11 years ago, right after Pride. And it was part of something that we did from the very beginning, we still do constantly, and that's surveying the audience. surveying the audience throughout the year as to what do you see here at Discovery Green that you like, what do you see that you don't like, what would you like to be seeing that you haven't seen here. And so through conversations with the rest of the team I wanted to see more of my community represented here. And as we got closer and closer to that next Pride 10 years ago, I thought, all right, let me figure out how and who can I bring to the table to start to talk about it. And we were talking about it earlier, there was some performance that Ty had done at an event at the Hilton, and I don't even remember what it was, but somebody on Facebook had videoed it, and I heard the voice, and I thought, oh my God, I have got to meet the man with that voice. And then I found him on Facebook, joined one of his 6,392 other friends on Facebook. And
you got exact figures, okay.
And then I messaged him, and I said, can we talk? I just want to find out more about you because I'm really moved by your performances. And he came in, and we started brainstorming.
What were the initial goals, I guess, for both of you coming into this event? What did you want to see, on this stage, out in the audience when you first put this together?
Gosh, I mean, first of all, it's so hard to even remember that long ago. Who remembers last year? But I distinctly remember walking through those doors, coming here and being like, what the hell is happening? Am I really gonna make a show on that stage and that lawn? Because I was just like a guy hosting shows in a gay club at that point, singing around town. So this, for me, was a very big opportunity, and I was a little intimidated. So I do remember coming in with all these ideas of local people that I wanted to incorporate. And it was important to me that obviously the community be represented, local singers, local drag entertainers, and being a musician first, it was also important for me that it was a real concert with a real full band, full staging, choreography, using the whole space. I wanted to be gay as hell, and I was like, we got to call it Rainbow on the Green. And for me, it was just about celebrating local live entertainers.
And he did. He made it very clear. He wanted the audience to see themselves on stage. Yeah. And he knew who those performers were that needed to be up here. And then we talked about, all right, it's the first one out of the gate. It's like, how are we going to really make a big deal? And so I'm fortunate in that Anthony Rapp from Rent is a friend of mine. And so I texted him, and I'm like, Anthony, we're doing this thing in Houston, celebrating Pride. What do you think? Will you come down here? Absolutely. So he agrees he's going to do it, so we feel like, all right, this is going to really give us some momentum. Well, what we don't know is he then gets cast in a Broadway show with Idina Menzel. So it was her first show after Wicked. It was the first time the two of them had been back together on a stage after Rent, so it was a very big deal. And Ty and I lost complete communications with him. Until he shows up for sound check on the stage that Friday. And he looks at us and he says, what am I going to do? And Ty had already, he had cast the show, he had scripted the show, and he had included the song from Rent, 5,600...
Seasons of Love.
Seasons of Love, thank you. So I'm like, join them when they sing that. And so he does. And it was halfway through that show, we get notification that the New York Supreme Court had just approved same-sex marriage. I said, here, Anthony, here's why you're here. Go up there on stage and announce that.
I totally forgot that happened.
Yep.
Wow, yep. Yeah, that's true. I also forgot that I jumped out of a car or something.
Yeah,
apparently.
You did that too, one of those years. I mean, Ty I'm going to walk through the crowd as I do my opening number, and I'm going to pop out of one of the sponsors' cars as we come back from intermission. And I'm like holding on to my seat, and I'm like, okay. But I mean, he knew what it would take to captivate the audience, to get everyone's attention, and to really make our community proud of what was put on that stage.
I think, both of you make a really important point in that it's so important that the people out there, the audience, see themselves reflected on stage, because I think a lot of times with Pride events in particular, they tend to get away from that sometimes. So I think, this is a great example of that, be it local performers, be it LGBTQ plus performers. I mean, I think Rainbow has done an amazing job of continuing that through each and every year.
And as is with tonight, is we just went through every season from then on of the America's Got Talent and American Idol and The Voice. And if you were part of our community on one of those shows, we had you come to our stage at some point over the last 10 years. I mean, and tonight's no exceptions with Ada Vox. Because it really is so telling how much talent is in this community.
Yeah, Ty and I are friends from a long time ago, and we've done shows together where he's emceed and performed. So I know Ty's charisma, absolutely.
Oh, thank you. But you know, Joey, you and I both share the same value because I know you put out on social media all the time. Who are the up and coming local queer artists? Tell me when you have music coming out. Let me help you have this little bit of spotlight that you're able to help people. And I think that's what I'm all about. It's like we produced Beyonce. We produced Kelly Rowland. We produced Renee Zellweger. We produced Felicia Rashad and Debbie Allen. Like, there is talent to be celebrated in this city, and I think that is what's very important to me, and it makes me happy that you continue to highlight them.
Amen.
I'll always be a local boy at heart, you know what I mean? Like, I don't live here anymore, but this is always home,
Absolutely. Now, Barry, what do you see? What's next for Rainbow and for Discovery moving forward? What's in your mind for the future?
Well, I'm very lucky to be part of a team of people that is 102% committed to making sure we highlight communities of all colors, of all ethnicities here at the park. So I don't see that changing for us. When I look back at the past 10 years, it still astounds me that there is still so much we are fighting for right now. Even to this past legislature where we're fighting for our transgender children, and they're having their right to make a place and a way for themselves in this world, especially as it applies to their health care. And that's one of the more reasons I'm so grateful for Legacy, not just being part of this, but being part of our community. So it feels like that the park over the next couple of years is probably going to start to outreach even more than just the rainbow on the greens, rainbow on ice, rainbow and roll. I mean, we've now incorporated this community in virtually every one of our signature events with some twist on it. But we also want to continue to be that safe space for all communities where they can learn about themselves and about each other.
And I think what's great is that inevitably when you do events like this, you obviously get the community that you're targeting, but you get people, all different kinds of people that happen to be walking up and stop and watch the performance and come back next year and tell their friends about it. I think that's one of the things that's so important about events like these, right?
Yeah, and it goes even further than just this event. Any of those type of community galvanizing events, whether it's what we did around George Floyd, what we've done around, Stop Asian Hate, it's not, the black community doesn't need to understand that Black Lives Matter. They know that. It's the rest of us that need to understand that. The Asian community doesn't need to be taught how to stop Asian hate. It's the rest of us that need to be taught that. And so that's the beauty of coming here into this space that we hopefully have created, which is safe for everyone to celebrate themselves, but also to celebrate and learn about others.
Well, I want to say, yeah, absolutely. I want to say thank you again to Barry and to Ty for obviously, helping put this together, being a part of this event. And I know there are some other people that you guys might recognize that want to give a little shout out and talk about their Rainbow on the Green experiences. And we're going to see that on the screen.
Happy Rainbow on the Green, Houston. I was at Discovery Green for the very first Rainbow 10 years ago when it was my huge honor to announce from the stage that New York, my home state, had signed the Marriage Equality Act. It's a sweet, sweet memory that I carry with me. So congratulations on your 10th anniversary, Rainbow on the Green. Love you. Give all my love to all the members of the community there in Houston who make this such a special event, and stay safe.
Hi, Houston. This is Taylor Dayne. Wow. This is amazing. It is my great honor. This is a cameo that you guys have booked here for Rainbow on the Green's 10th anniversary. Booked by Lori. Hi, Lori. I want to do a shout out for you, Houston. It is my great honor to congratulate Discovery Green for their 10th Rainbow on the Green. This is amazing. When I performed at Rainbow in 2016, what I remember most is how beautiful the people in Houston are and how beautiful you are and were to me. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I hope you have just a fantastic and spectacular event. I love you. I thank you from the bottom of my heart, and stay safe. Beautiful.
Hey Houston, just say hey if you feel alright. It's Crystal Waters. I want to give a big congrats to Discovery Green on celebrating 10 years of Rainbow on the Green. I had a great time there performing in 2013. Not only an amazing place, but all of you are amazing in Houston, and I'm sending you big love to all of you. Hope to see you soon. Bye for now.
Hi everybody, Derek Shore here from Houston Life on KPRC2. Rainbow on the Green is truly one of my favorite events of the entire year. I can't believe we are celebrating its 10th anniversary. Discovery Green, you are such a treasure in our city, such a great gathering spot for everyone, no matter where you're from, your skin color, your age, religion, or who you love. Everyone is welcome at Discovery Green. So happy 10th anniversary to Rainbow on the Green. I'll see you all next year. And in the meantime, happy Pride.
All right. Hello, hello, hello. All right. So I know we have one more special guest for you guys, right? Everybody knows who it is. She blew the roof off of the stage and the TV screens on American Idol. She's from San Antonio. Made history on American Idol. So it is my pleasure and my honor to welcome the one and only Ada Vox.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Hello. Hi, everybody. How y'all doing? Oh, geez. Mr. Soundman, do you mind if I get a mic stand? I like to have one just to caress and hold while I'm here on stage. Oh, there she is. Yeah. Okay. Oh, sweet Jesus. I hope y'all are doing fantastic. My name is Ada, and I sing. You know how that goes. I lost my eyelashes earlier today, but that's okay. I'm still freaking gorgeous. Let's go ahead. Go ahead, Mr. DJ. Let's start it up. I have no idea what's on my playlist, but we're just going to do it. Feel free to sing along. We're gonna have some fun. Enjoy some music. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and for you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day and the dark sacred night. And I think to myself, yeah, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow are so pretty during Pride, and are also on the faces of the people dancing by. I see friends shaking hands saying, how do you do? But they're baby saying, I love you, I see babies cry. I watch them grow, and they'll learn much more than I will ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Thanks, y'all. I hope y'all are having a lovely time. It's humid as all heck, isn't it? But that's okay. Y'all still look beautiful. Oh. I keep on falling in and out of love with you. Sometimes I love you. Sometimes you make me blue. Sometimes I feel good. At times I feel used. Loving you, darling, makes me so confused. I keep on falling in and out of love. No, I never, yeah. Oh, baby, never felt this way. How do you give me so much pleasure and cause me so much pain? Just when I think I have taken more than what a fool. Back in love with you. In and out of love. I never. I'm falling.
Someone the way I love you, baby.
No, I never loved someone, baby. Oh, jeez. Thank you. I've got a few songs for y'all, so I'm still gonna hang out for a little bit. I hope y'all are doing great. I don't know what y'all are eating, but it's making me hungry. I'll tell you that. Have y'all had some good Houston food today? Are lots of us locals, I'm assuming? Yeah? Yes. How many of you from out of town? Anybody from out of town? We got some right there, yes. Come on out of town, people. Make some noise for the visitors. Yes. I'm coming to y'all from San Antonio, Texas, so I'm down the way. down the way. But you know how it is. Some of y'all might not know who I am, and that's totally fine. None of y'all might know who I am, and that's also totally fine. Because either way, you're here seeing me now, and you're not going to forget me after tonight. I'll guarantee you that. So my name is Ada Vox. I am the live singing drag diva, and I say the because no matter how many others are here trying it, they ain't going to do what I do the way that I do it. Let them try. Go ahead. Go ahead. And if there is one that can step up, I dare you. I implore you. We're gonna bring up a beautiful local diva here. Yes. Miss Angelina DM Trails. Oh, honey. So she's gonna go ahead. Y'all see what she's doing. I would say she's gonna play the trumpet, right? Go ahead, DJ. Just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. Georgia, Georgia, a song of you brings a sweet as moonlight through the pine. Other arms reach out to me. Other eyes smile tenderly. Still in peaceful dreams I see the road leads back to you, babe. Oh, Georgia, Georgia, no peace I find, just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. Oh. Just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. Just an old sweet song keeps Georgia. Just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. Angelina! Yes! You want to talk to the people a second? You want to say hello to your people? Sure. Say hello to your people.
How y'all doing? Happy Pride! I know we've gone through a lot, but it's so good to see everybody around. And thank you so much for coming out and keep supporting local drag, okay?
All right, Miss Angelina, let's stay up here for one more with me. Is that okay with y'all?
Yes.
Yeah. Go ahead, Mr. DJ. I'm on the replay. Mr. DJ wants to turn the music up. Yeah. Something like that. This is one y'all are gonna know. Feel free to sing along out there. Raise up your Tennessee whiskey or your lemonade, whatever you got. Bud Light. Close enough. Used to spend my night out in a bar room. Liquor was the only love I know. But you rescued me from reaching from the bottom, baby, and brought me back from being too far gone. Come on out there. You're as smooth, yeah, you singing, as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy, and honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time. I've looked for love in all the same old places, babe. Found the bottom of the bottle's always dry. But when you poured out your heart, I didn't waste it. 'Cause there's nothing like your love to get me high. You're smooth as Tennessee whiskey, baby. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy, and I stay stoned on your love.
Y'all have a good night.
Feel free to come up and dance in a second when I got, yeah, come get a little something, something. Oh, I just lost a nail. That's what I get for getting Walgreens nails, right? You want my nail? Here, you can have it. Happy birthday. Is it your birthday? No? It's almost your birthday? Yeah? How old are you turning? 15? Oh, jeez. Oh. I'm Mexican. I know what 15 means. Quinceañeras happen. Yes. I'm trying really hard to not say bad words. I'm used to hosting my shows that are like in much different types of, venues. But such is life. It's okay. But either you want to know something? I am so glad to be here with y'all tonight. This is my first tour date back on the road since the pandemic hit. So I am, jeez. I can't tell you how good it feels to be back here doing this stuff. I was gonna say, almost let it slip. DJ, keep me out of trouble. Start the music. Oh, I'm vulgar. I'm sorry. Whoever watches this digitally later on. Come on, y'all. Let's get your hands going now. Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water, yeah. And I think of all the things what you're doing. In my head I paint a picture. 'Cause since I come on home, well, my body's been a mess. And I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Oh, why don't you come on over? Oh, Valerie, hey, Valerie. Oh, oh, Valerie, yeah, Valerie. Did you have to go to jail? Put your house on up for sale. Did you get a good lawyer? Probably not, 'cause you're broke and you couldn't afford one. I hope you didn't pay that fine that you was dodging all the time. Are you still dizzy? Since I come on home, and Valerie, I don't know if she can come over or not, but she lost her driver's license and can't afford an Uber. But anyway, since I come on home, well, my body's been a mess. And I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Oh, won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Oh, why don't you come on over, Valerie? Oh, Valerie, yeah. Oh, Valerie, yeah. Valerie, huh. Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water, yeah. And I think of all the things what you're doing. In my head I paint a picture. Hey, 'cause since I come on home, well, my body's been a mess. And I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over? anybody named Valerie in the house today? No? Not a single frickin' Valerie. Do we have anybody named Jeanette in the house today? No, Jeanette. Janie, you're the winner! What did you win? You got my nail earlier. Congratulations. Treasure it for life. When I'm a superstar, that's gonna be worth a lot more. I won't say you're wrong. I'm just kidding. You can keep it going. You can keep it going. I just like to mess with people in between songs. Y'all know this one? Yeah. Of course. Look at us. Oh, she's ready. Hi. I'm your weather girl. Just me. Martha Wash. We couldn't afford her. So you got me. Humidity show is rising. How low? According to what sources? That's not what the weather girl said. Tonight for the first time, just about 10:30. For the first time in history, it's gonna start raining man. It's raining man. Hallelujah, it's raining man. Amen. I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna let myself get absolutely soaking wet. It's a raining man. Hallelujah, it's a raining man. Every sweat's coming. Tough, blind, dark and deep. Rough and tough and strong and mean. That's Mother Nature. But there's a single woman too. She took over heaven. And she did what she had to do. No, no, no. Every angel. And she rearranged the sky. Good weather and the perfect sky. Oh, it's a raining man, yeah. It's rising. Humidity is up. She ain't lying about that. Getting low, 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 low. What sources now? I ain't heard this on the news. Jesus. Come on. It's a night for the first time. Just about 10:30. But tonight for the first time, it's gonna start raining Every sweat's coming. Oh, hallelujah. You getting the jingle today, isn't it? That's it. And there's that one. Oh, jeez. So, you know, I'm in, it's like I said, this is my first time back at like a tour date doing this stuff. And I am in spandex. I'm wearing my grandma heels, but you know, the pandemic hit. I gained 50 pounds. And that's, you know, on the small side of the estimate of what I gained during the pandemic. But that's fine. Have y'all enjoyed yourselves at this event this evening? Yes. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and close it out. This song will bring to the end of my set. I actually got to sing this song with Patti LaBelle herself. And bring it to the stage. Just kidding, we couldn't afford her either. He met Marmalade down in New Orleans, shining a star ready to go. Everybody now, come on. Creole lady marmalade. Yeah, good job, y'all. Hey. C'est soir, yeah. He's out in the boulevard, Steve, resting up. For a drink on that magnolia wine. Oh, like satin sheets is where it started to freak it out. Yeah. Time me out of breath. Woo! Come on now, honey. Creole lady marmalade. C'est soir, yeah. Silky smooth, color of cafe au lait, made the savage beast inside roar until he cried. More. Now he's back home doing 9 to 5, living the queen, flying alive. And as he turns off to sleep, oh, memories creep.
Imagine how we celebrate the talent in our community with a better person that epitomizes that for all of us. So thank you for being you, and thank you for being here. Ada Vox, everybody. All right, I just got to tell one last story. Come up here for my dear Angelina. Hold on, she has to collect her nails. So the programming staff comes into my office a couple of years ago and says, we want to expand Rainbow on the Green, and we want to do it at our ice rink, and we want to call it Rainbow on Ice. And I'm like, okay, great, what does that mean? We're going to celebrate the community, and we're going to do performances. All right, so y'all go find somebody that'll epitomize the event, and let's do it. So they come back in, we found the perfect person. If this drag queen can do Elsa like we've never seen anybody do Elsa before. voice is amazing. Great. I said, but it's an ice event. Oh, she ice skates. And she plays the violin while ice skating and performing as Elsa. It is our one and only Angelina DM Trails. You are so dearly loved at this park. So dearly loved at this park. Thank you all for being here tonight and celebrating our community. We look forward to doing it again on a much larger scale once we're in person for number 11. In the meantime, enjoy this month of Pride. Be safe, be out, be loud, and be proud. Thank you all.